4 centuries ago, one man dared to lift a telescope toward the heavens, and what he saw shook the foundations of science, philosophy, and religion. Galileo Galilei, the father of modern science, defied authority, challenged ancient dogma, and revealed a universe far stranger and more beautiful than anyone had imagined. But his discoveries came at a cost: persecution, trial, and house arrest. This is the story of a man who changed how we see the cosmos and ourselves. Galileo was born in Pisa, Italy in 1564, the same year Michelangelo died and Shakespeare was born. The son of a musician, Galileo grew up in a household where questioning and debate were encouraged. His father taught him to doubt tradition and to test ideas. This lesson would shape Galileo's life. At first, Galileo studied medicine at the University of Pisa, but his heart was in mathematics and physics. He left medicine behind to pursue the deeper laws of nature. Even as a student, Galileo made waves, questioned Aristotle's teachings, showing that objects of different weights fall at the same speed. A radical challenge to centuries of accepted wisdom. In 1609, Galileo heard of a new invention in Holland, a spyglass. He improved it into a telescope, turning it toward the sky. What he saw changed history. The moon was not smooth and perfect, but scarred with mountains and craters. Jupiter had 4 moons orbiting it, tiny worlds circling a giant planet. Venus showed phases like the moon, proving it revolved around the sun. The Milky Way was not a cloudy band, but countless stars stretching into infinity. These discoveries shattered the old belief that the heavens were perfect and unchanging. They supported the heliocentric model of Copernicus, the sun, not Earth, at the center of the universe. Galileo published his findings in the Starry Messenger 1610, instantly becoming famous across Europe. To some, he was a hero. To others, a dangerous rebel. At that time, the Catholic Church taught that Earth was the center of the universe, a view rooted in Scripture and Aristotle. Galileo's observations said otherwise. His telescope revealed truths that contradicted authority. For years, he debated, argued, and wrote. He was witty, bold, sometimes mocking of his opponents, and that made him enemies. In 1632, Galileo published dialogue concerning the 2 chief world systems, where 3 characters debated the universe. One of them, Simplicio, who defended the earth-centered view, sounded suspiciously like the Pope. The Church was furious. Galileo was summoned before the Inquisition in 1633 under threat of torture. He was forced to recant his belief in a moving earth. Legend has it, as he rose from his knees, he muttered, pour si move, and yet it moves. Whether he said it or not, those words captured his spirit. Truth cannot be silenced. Galileo spent the rest of his life under house arrest, forbidden to publish his ideas. But even in confinement, Galileo continued his work. Blind and aging, he wrote, 2 new sciences. Laying the foundation for modern physics, the study of motion, inertia, and mechanics. His ideas would inspire Isaac Newton, who later said, "If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." Galileo was one of those giants. Today, we remember Galileo not just as an astronomer, but as a symbol of free thought, courage, and the power of evidence over dogma. He showed us that authority can be wrong, that the universe is far larger than we imagined, and that curiosity is worth the cost. Galileo Galilei died in 1642, still under house arrest. but his vision had already reshaped the world. The telescope he lifted to the sky brought the heavens down to earth, and with it, the dawn of modern science. His story is not just about astronomy, it is about bravery, truth, and the unyielding human desire to understand the cosmos. If you enjoyed this journey into the life of Galileo, subscribe for more stories of history's greatest thinkers, artists, and visionaries.